Today we're taking a look at one of my favorite ski and snowboard carriers on our 2022 Ram 1500 Classic. It's the Kuat Grip. You're looking at the 4 ski version, but you can also get a 6 ski version. Even if you have big bulky gloves on, all you have to do is kind of just push up on this and it opens up pretty easily. We can fit 4 pairs of skis or 2 snowboards. It all depends on the width of your stuff. So the usable length that we have in here is about 22¼ inches. So I think that's gonna fit 2 of my boards for sure. When it comes to crossbar spread, you maybe wanna think about your bindings, just making sure that you don't have to have them, they're not like perfectly lined up with where your bindings are set. But one thing that really sets this apart from some of the others is right here. So if I didn't have it so close to the truck, maybe you're just kind of worried about your jacket scratching up your paint or something. You can pull these out, load it up, push it in, and then you can lock them down. One thing I really do like, if you notice the pivot point over here, when I lock this down, some of them, they just kind of stay exactly where they are, but check it out. When I go down like this, it lifts up a little bit, which evenly distributes all that pressure throughout every single ski. Another really cool thing about this, whenever we're about to go on the ride to get to where we want to go, you can lock that so it's not going to come undone. It's really easy to activate this lever, so it's nice that they put that lock into place. But if you come on this side, there's actually a locking core. So it comes with it, which is awesome. Sometimes you have to buy them separately. You can lock that up so you can show off your boards, keep the inside of your vehicle nice and dry, but you don't have to worry about them going anywhere. And also the carrier does not have, it does come with some cores, so you don't have to worry about it running off either. Some of the other ones on our site that carry snowboards can also carry some fishing rods, so you can use it throughout the whole year. This is not the best one. Why? Well, check this out. On the inside, we have all these little grips, which do a really good job of securing everything down and not scratching anything. But since they're kind of overlapped, it's like teeth. They fit together like this. So it's gonna put a lot of strain on those fishing rods. So if you're looking for a fishing rod and a snowboard and ski carrier, we have some more on our site, but the Kuat is just gonna be a really pretty way to get your snowboards and skis to the slopes. Some ski and snowboard carriers on our site can also be used in the spring and summers and falls for fishing. This is not going to be the best route for that, just because you notice how all of our little grips down here, one, they're really soft, they're not going to scratch anything, but they fit together kind of like jaws, like this. So it is going to put a little bit more strain on your rods. You're going to want to look for one that just has 2 pads that just meet up to each other like this. Snow means salt. So Kuat, one, gives a very, very nice powder coated finish. They are the top dogs when it comes to making their stuff look really cool. But it is made of aluminum as well, so it's not gonna rust away. You can keep it on your vehicle throughout the whole entire season. You don't have to worry about it rusting away or seizing up. This is the black. There's also gray and pearl if you really wanna match it to your vehicle and match your style. I already installed the front one, so we're gonna show you how to do this one. One, just figure out where the opening is, and that's gonna be facing the outside of the bar. And then we're gonna take our little straps here and go underneath. And the whole goal here, you see how underneath there's a little channel? That's where we want that to go, but I have it on the Yakima HD bars, so we're gonna have to adjust it. Right here's the adjustment as we go left, so lefty-loosey. It's gonna let more of that strap out. So let me go like this. We're gonna need a decent amount because I had to back this off quite a bit for the HD bars. You can kind of see, if you look very closely, it's letting more and more of that strap out. That should be good. And it's pretty close. But we really don't need to put a lot of force into this. So I'm gonna have to go a little bit more. So this shouldn't really be something you have to really put a lot of strength into. It should be about this easy to put it in there and rotate this flap down. And we'll make sure it's nice and centered. I'm not using a whole lot of strength, but once it kind of goes over that little loop, we might be able to tighten this up a little bit. What I like to do is kind of make it like this, hold that to where it's not fully tightened, but it's not going to loosen up, and then maybe just turn it clockwise a couple times to tighten it up a little bit more. Once you get it kind of set and you're using the same bars, you're not going to have to do this a second time. All right, that should be good. Should be kind of a snap. Yeah, so that is a lot better. So we're gonna do the same exact thing for this one. Something to keep in mind, if you do have overhang like this, we can utilize that overhang to just be able to use more of the bar. So let's do a quick measurement. I'm just gonna do the width of this housing on top. I'd say about 2.5 inches or so is what you need of an overhang to be able to use it, but we don't want to put it on the cap. I really do like the wraparound style, but if you do want to have a direct mount, meaning the T-slots on top of your crossbars, you can grab that separately. That's more of a kind of a permanent install. This is super quick and easy, so I typically just go with this. And that'll do it for a look at the Kuat Grip on our 2022 Ram 1500 Classic.